I want to talk about the power of consistency and how sometimes we forget about it and sometimes, we hone in on that and the importance of that and how it all ties into credit, because that's what this YouTube channel is all about, credit. And so I want to tell you guys a quick story of my introduction when I learned how important consistency was. And then I'm going to tie it into to credit repair. So bear with me, but I just have to share this with you guys. So it was my second debt collection job, right? I worked at this company probably about a year now. And in working for it, I worked in this company, I worked in the contingency base, which I explained to you guys what contingent is. So basically there are accounts that we don't own. There are accounts that were assigned to us at a percentage. Wasn't the best place to be at, but for whatever reason I ended up getting in it. Actually, to be honest with you, I did not oversell myself in the interview, and so I ended up starting there. But nevertheless, I was in that department. I ended up being one of the better collectors there, and then I ended up getting into management. And, it took a little bit of time, but in about a year, I ended up being like a supervisor. I supervised, maybe it was like 15 people. And there was this hoopla about this collector who was coming, who the vice president at the company, the collection company I worked at the time, talked about this guy. And he was just like, oh, he's the guy, man. This guy, he's a great collector. He was coming from another collection company to work here. And he was like, by far, he's like the best guy that ever had, that I've ever seen collect. And in my mind, like most people, I was hating. I was like, come on, all right, yeah, you guys always talking about somebody coming in and being great. And, you never know. So basically, he ends up coming in. And of course, I'm feeling, everybody at the office, because the way that everyone in management was bigging up in this person. A lot of people, let me say everybody, but a lot of people was feeling like, okay, let's see how good this guy is. And so I'll never